Good evening, you're watching To The Point. I am Preeti Chaudhary. Now, India's VVIP culture isn't just about privilege or a strange sense of entitlement, ownership. We've had enough instances in the past and now to present a very different picture that India's VVIP culture is also about terrible parenting. The latest in that is a video that has emerged, a video that is just about a month old but has only emerged in public space right now. This video shows Rajasthan BJP MLA from Banswara, Dhan Singh Rawat's son, Rajveer, thrashing a man in full public view, wherein he gets out of his SUV, walks up to a car, drags a man out of his car, repeatedly slaps him. He's later joined by his other friends who don't think twice before raising their hand on a citizen because they feel entitled. Yet another instance of brazen misuse of power caught on CCTV camera. Mind you, this is a 1-month-old video which has only surfaced into public domain now but has since gone viral. Now, the reason for the assault, the victim apparently did not let the minister's son overtake his car. And so furious was this Neta's son on how dare a common citizen not allow an MLA's son car right of way. The victim, completely rattled and scared, has refused to file a complaint and has gone underground fearing a backlash by powerful people.
किस बात को लेकर ये हुई थी बहस?
उनको साइड नहीं मिला, वन वे था, साइड मिल ही नहीं सकता था।
कितने लोग थे वो सब?
7-8 जने थे।
उसके बाद में आपने कोई मामला दर्ज कराया?
नहीं, मामला दर्ज नहीं करा। जिनके उनके साथ में जो लोग थे दूसरे, वो उन्होंने कुछ गाड़ी पे पत्थर मारे थे।
कांच छत फूट गए थे?
हाँ।
He doesn't want to lodge a complaint. We've been trying to get a reaction from this man, or this young boy, who since then nobody quite knows where he is, refusing to talk to the press, extremely scared is what we've been told. But what in fact is even stranger is that even though there is documentary evidence of assault, the police in this case wants to take no action, even though you can see the CCTV footage.
किस बात को लेकर ये हुई थी बहस?
उनको साइड नहीं मिला, वन वे था, साइड मिल ही नहीं सकता था।
कितने लोग थे वो सब?
7-8 जने थे।
उसके बाद में आपने कोई मामला दर्ज कराया?
नहीं, मामला दर्ज नहीं करा। जिनके उनके साथ में जो लोग थे दूसरे, वो उन्होंने कुछ गाड़ी पे पत्थर मारे थे।
कांच छत फूट गए थे?
हाँ।
Now, what is even stranger is that Daddy Dearest, who is a lawmaker in the state, the BJP MLA from Banswara, instead of asking for law to take its course, feels that this is a small issue involving children and much ado is being made out of absolutely nothing.
देखो, उसमें मेरा इतना ही कहना है, बच्चों का मामला है, छोटे मोटे बच्चों के झगड़े होते रहते हैं और मैं सोचता हूँ इसमें बच्चों को बात हुई तो आपस में इनका कोई मुकदमा नहीं हुआ, सब राजी है, समझौता इन बच्चों के स्तर पे हुआ नहीं हुआ मुझे पता नहीं, पर मेरी जानकारी थी बच्चों के झगड़े में हमें नहीं पड़ना चाहिए। हमारा भी प्रयास है कि हमारे बच्चे ठीक लाइन पे चलें, मारपीट हुई तो गलत हुई, तो मैं तो इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ कि बच्चों के मामले में छोटे मोटे मामले को तो निपट गया, उसको तिल का ताड़ बनाने में हमें आगे नहीं बढ़ना।
A small matter is what a lawmaker is saying very clearly there, of course, because it's his son involved. While it's been 1 full month and no action has been taken, the video now has gone viral. Shouldn't Rajveer, against who there is overwhelming visual evidence that you can see on your television screen, shouldn't he be arrested? Well, a little bizarre, but the Chief Minister of the state, Vasundhara Raje, is clueless about news breaking, even on national media. Listen in.
Dhan Singh Rawat?
A controversy on the Minister Dhan Singh Rawat is going on.
Yeah, I don't know anything just now. Dhan Singh Rawat?
A controversy on the Minister Dhan Singh Rawat is going on.
Yeah, I don't know anything just now.
As much as this is about the BJP, about VIP arrogance, subverting the system, this is also about every other political party that reeks of entitlement. Why we say this? Because the list is long and embarrassing. Last year alone, remember Karnataka Congress MLA son Harris assaulting citizens in a pub, or JDU leader's son in Bihar, Rocky Yadav, killing a class 12 student over road rage. Or let's just go back to last August. Haryana BJP's cabinet minister son Vikas Barala harassing a girl at night. So a rather long list there to cause enough embarrassment but no action. Now the question till now is, when will Netas betas keep getting away? Till how long will they keep getting away? Because even after all, it's only a small thing concerning children. That is what the latest excuse is by the BJP MLA from Banswara, and the Chief Minister says she doesn't know anything about it. The big questions that we are asking, on to the point this evening. Why is the Vasundhara government not taking any action at all when there is visual documentation to prove that this MLA's son got out of his car, mercilessly beat up a citizen, even though there is no complaint? That prompts us to the second question. Is there such a big sense of fear, of backlash? Is it so high that victims refuse to file a complaint like in this particular case? Before we cut across to our guests, I just want to, take you back to who this individual is, the son of an MLA of Banswara from Rajasthan. Now, we've picked out some pictures from his Facebook profile. He calls himself a doctor. He's not yet a doctor, but he's Dr. Rawat. He's in this initial phases, the first year as an MBBS student, so he cannot call himself a doctor, but that's what he calls himself. This man on your television screen is accused of assaulting a citizen in Banswara. However, no action has been taken against him, even though you have documentary evidence. Let me quickly cut across to our guest this evening. We have Vaibhav Agrawal. He's the BJP leader. He's joining me in the studio. We are joined by Prerna Singh. She's joining us from the Congress. We also have Neelam Katara, social activist. Mr. Agrawal, how is it when you have documentary evidence? This video is 1 month old. Your Chief Minister A doesn't know about it. The MLA in question, Mr. Rawat, says it's a small thing. बच्चों में होता रहता है.
The Chief Minister has not said that she doesn't know anything about it. She just walked away from it.
No.
You can play the clip again.
I'll play it again for you.
That.
I have no knowledge of this, is what she's saying.
No. Somebody else prompted it.
I'll ask my... But she said she doesn't have any knowledge of it.
Somebody else prompted that. I have worked
So are you telling me that by the time the show ends, action would be taken?
I recognize her voice very easily. So she is my leader.
I'll ask my producers to pull out that. It doesn't make any difference, but we'll pull it out again for you. How does it make any difference, sir? It's been 1 month. 1 month and no action.
So the idea is that whether we want to politicize it or do we want to look at it as a social issue? Because if we want to politicize it, I have enough to politicize it.
How are you going to politicize it?
But if it's social, if we want to look at it as a social issue,
is this क्या ये बच्चों की बात है? I'll just pull out the visuals again, and hopefully we have the new visuals of him getting out of his car, trashing the car.
I asked you a very simple question. Do we want to politicize it or do we want to socialize it? If we want to socialize it, I'll be very graceful in my submissions made. Neelam ji and I have debated on something like this in issues before as well. In last 5 years, VVIP racism is something that we've debated very openly, and I've been apolitical about it. What we see on the screens is not good.
How can you be apolitical about it? How is this apolitical?
Because it's not political. It's a social issue.
How is it a social issue?
It's a social issue.
Sir,
what happened when? What happened? Look, you've not answered. You've not answered my query.
I'll ask you one question. I will ask you one question. How is this apolitical, sir? Let me complete. How is this apolitical?
This is not apolitical. I can get apolitical about it.
1 second, sir. How is it apolitical when your MLA, who's a lawmaker from Banswara, comes on camera and says, बहुत बड़ी चीज कर रहे हैं, बहुत छोटी बात है, ये बच्चों में ये sort out हो गया. He's an MLA. He's a lawmaker.
So?
But Daddy Dearest...
He's got a citizen.
Sorry?
He is a citizen first before he's an MLA.
I don't understand the defense.
No. What are we trying to do? Are we trying to target the Bharatiya Janata Party and its leadership?
Of course.
Or are we trying to pick it up because it's a social issue?
Accountable,
because it's a social vice.
You know, it's all well and good. And Neelam Katara, I'll bring you in on this. It's all well and good to, blanketly earmark something as a social vice when it is a political issue. You have a chief minister who's not saying anything. You have a sitting MLA who's supposed to be a lawmaker says ये बच्चों की बात है, sort out हो जाएगा. Miss Katara, can you hear me? All right, we're going to try and fix that audio line. I think that there's a problem there. But Prerna...
No, not the last bit.
All right,
now I can hear you.
Okay. So, Ms. Katara, what do you...
I'm all right now. I can hear you now.
All right. So, the question is, the BJP spokesperson in the studio is of the opinion that this is not a political issue. And this is a social issue.
I think the issue stems from the political identity of the father and this boy as his son.
Well said.
Well, exactly, this boy as his son, and the Chief Minister...
And I mean, no one else in their right senses would get off and start bashing up somebody.
And where do you get that sense of entitlement?
Sure. So that's a good point. I will not disagree with it, but don't target BJP.
Because this boy...
How you don't target BJP?
No, don't target Bharatiya Janata Party.
Is this... Tell me if I'm wrong, ma'am.
Anyone who has power to their head. Plain and simple.
You know, Ms. Katara, tell me if I'm wrong. Is this not a political issue where you have a sitting MLA who, instead of saying law will take its own course, even though he is my son, goes across on camera and says that it will be sorted out at a बच्चों की बात है, sort out कर लेंगे, आप छोटी सी बात का बतंगड़ बना रहे हैं. How is it not a political issue when the Chief Minister asks this question, says she has no clue about it?
No,
I'm still waiting for the bike to be
no one but a politician. No one but a politician of a powerful party would dare to say this. Only he will dare to say this because he knows he's got the support of his Chief Minister. He knows he's with a party where winnability is the only thing which matters. Nobody's life, nothing else. So you can't say this is apolitical. I'm not saying it's one party or the other, but it stems from a powerful leader of a powerful party because this boy is actually taking his first steps into a political career into that party. The more gundagardi you can do and the more attention you can attract like this, we have ample examples. I mean, his father has never been touched for behaving the way he does. So this is how the politicians are being made, and this is the example your party, Vaibhavji, is setting to these young boys. I have suffered because what your party did. So, I mean, I can know. So, stop giving these children these examples of keeping criminals in your party.
It's all very nice
that all those accused of heinous crimes should be thrown out from your party.
And I don't agree. I don't agree with Neelamji at all that BJP can be cornered on this.
To sit in a studio and say it's a social issue. So what he did is a social issue.
It is a social issue.
What Vikas Barala did was a social... One second, sir.
Absolutely, it's a social vice.
What Vikas Barala did was a social issue. What Harris did is a social issue. Clearly,
what happened?
The sense of entitlement...
What happened to Atul Vasan
is a social issue.
It's a social issue.
How is it, sir?
You know, just because
I'm going to bring you in on this.
How
is it that the social issue which has been created stems from the fact that these are spoilt rich brats or entitled or reek of entitlement?
So why Bharatiya Janata Party needs to get cornered on that? Why not we see that as a social issue? Why are we making it as a political issue?
So we should
you never said anything. You never said anything. I have seen no recording of yours to come up when former Prime Minister Deve Gowda's car had to pass and an ambulance got stopped.
We did.
Is that not power going to the head?
It's quite amazing.
This is a social issue.
It is quite amazing.
Power getting to the head is a social issue.
You have a sitting MLA.
This is not a party that can be targeted.
If your sitting MLA would have come out and condemned the incident, you can still get away.
Condemning the incident.
He's not.
I am distancing my party from that. Absolutely.
You have an
we
MLA.
have nothing to do with
you
that.
have a sitting MLA who says there's nothing wrong with that.
We have nothing to do with that.
You have a sitting MLA. You have a sitting MLA.
Doesn't matter. He is a citizen as well.
Prerna Singh, would you want to come in?
I mean, that's far-fetched.
How is it far-fetched? He's the father. It's bizarre, you know.
So he's answerable.
He is answerable.
He is answerable, absolutely. Somebody needs to get up and ask a question.
Has your government in Rajasthan...
Why government has to get up and ask a question?
1 second, sir. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yes,
has your government taken any action at all? Any?
The videos just come out yesterday.
It's a 1 month old video.
But it's come out yesterday.
All right, Prerna, you want to come in?
And there are no reports on it.
It's bizarre. Your explanation sitting here and calling it a social issue is bizarre.
Targeted bizarre.
So is hunger, then so is malnutrition. Everything to that.
Patient and allow me to share my point of view on this.
Yes, Prerna, come.
I think Vaibhav Agarwal have spoken enough and we have heard him. And please allow me to put in my point. Yes, definitely, it is a social issue. Road rage is a social issue. But when a politician himself or a politician family member is involved, it doesn't remain a social issue alone. It becomes a political issue. He is a sitting MLA. He is a lawmaker. If he cannot take care of his family members, how does he assure the people who voted for him their safety in the state? CM is so ignorant that she doesn't even know about it.
No, who
she
says
doesn't
my
even
CM
have
doesn't
guts
know
to
about it?
condemn the issue.
I'm still
even if she
waiting for
doesn't
India
know
to
about
play
it.
the Bollywood.
I'm just playing it out, guys.
Told
Okay.
the reporter that, you know, I got to know about it now.
She's ignored the question.
We will
Has she
take
said
the
she'll take
necessary
action?
Well, you went on record saying that she doesn't know, have a clue about it. I want to know about that.
Yes,
They are
yes,
not
relax.
even
Whether she ignored it or
condemning
not.
the issue.
And how does that make any
No,
difference?
no,
Has
no,
there been any
absolutely.
action?
He is not
Absolutely.
I'll ask
I'm out
okay,
there
one second, sir, calm down, calm
to
down.
prove
I'll
that
ask
wrong.
my
Man who
just
can
can't have targeted
understand
approach to
what
it.
are the
Targeted approach,
implications of
not at
beating
all.
a
Crying out
man
loud.
on the road. He is not a bacha.
All right, okay, Prerna, just wait on. I want to ask our producers, do they have that
Father,
reaction?
he may be, the
All right.
lawmaker may be the
Can you
father,
please
but
amp
he's
up the-
also
Prerna, give me a
elected in
minute.
the power by the people of that place.
Prerna, just give me 30 seconds. And I would ask our producers to maybe amp up the volume as much as possible in our studio. So maybe, sir, you can hear. Let's play it again. Yes, please.
Dhan Singh Rawat?
A controversy on the Minister Dhan Singh Rawat is going on.
Yeah, I don't know anything just now. Dhan Singh Rawat?
A controversy on the Minister Dhan Singh Rawat is going on.
Yeah, I don't know anything just now.
Not hear it again. I will. Okay. You want me to hear it? You want me to play it again? Let's play it again.
You know how many speeches I've spent
Play it again.
time...
Oh, you're saying somebody. So what we've done
how many
is.
speeches
So
I've heard-
basically, you're accusing us. What we've done is that we've sat back and we have tried to paraphrase it and dub it.
You're absolutely doing that. Right
We'll
there
play
in
it
the
again.
live, I'm accusing you.
We will play it again. Let's play it again. It's
Yeah,
sir,
this
it's
is-
belligerent.
this
Sitting in a
you were
place,
targeting
here it is.
Bharatiya
Dhan Singh Rawat?
Sir,
A controversy on the Minister Dhan Singh Rawat is going on.
Yeah, I don't know anything just now.
you know, okay, this is the first time we've had someone who's come out and said that we've dubbed somebody's voice, the Chief Minister.
I'm not saying you've dubbed it,
Katara,
but I'm saying you're saying it out of
sir,
context.
it's a bizarre explanation.
Because that's not her
It's
voice.
bizarre. It is her
She
voice.
ignored that question
It is
because
her
she
voice.
didn't want to
It is her
answer
voice.
it.
You know,
The Chief
sir, we are not in the
Minister didn't
business.
have to answer
One
it.
second, let me tell you something. Mr. Agarwal, we are not in the business of fabricating news. We are
Sure.
not, right? And
I'm
which we can.
wondering why.
Why don't you sue us on this? And why don't? Or
We're
shall
not
we do?
in that business to do that.
No,
the
no, no.
reason
If you
I'm
are
here
content,
is because
sir,
I want
if
to
I have
make
put
it
okay,
that
one
the
second, sir,
audiences
sir,
are not
sir.
getting targeted.
So if I have put
Very simple.
one second, if I have put content on this show, and if I have put it, I can vouch 100% for the authenticity of it. It is her voice.
Vice versa, I'm vouching as well.
For what?
So
What are you vouching for?
that's not her voice.
That is her voice.
Somebody else prompted it.
Oh no, please, sir, listen to
She
what you're saying.
ignored the
Neelam
question.
Katara.
Sure.
You know, it's a little bizarre because this is, I guess, I would reckon, this is what it stems from. Because you have leaders who will sit in studios and who will call it a social issue, who will refuse to recognize this as something which is rampant, something which is completely political, which reeks of entitlement.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, and if you can't recognize your Chief Minister's voice, that's your problem. And I don't expect a reputed channel like India Today to come and, sort of play something dubbed. So please, let's not get into this bizarre situation. The idea is that somebody needs to condemn this kind of action, which no one is doing from top to bottom in your party. And you should remove this man for making these stupid statements saying that he's a bacha and bachcho mein galti. You know, we've heard this kind of nonsense. And if you don't do it, I'm sure the people of Rajasthan don't like their children being bashed around all over the place. So I hope the
totally
people of
agree to what
Rajasthan
you're
will do
saying,
it for you if you don't do it.
No, and
Please admit
And
what is
Prerna-
happening. Stop.
Ms.
Yeah,
Katara, I'll pull you in on this
absolutely.
also. I want to take
You
final
can't
comments
have people
there.
like these going around drunk on power.
I totally agree to what you're saying, and nobody likes the visuals, and I'm going on record saying what we're seeing is not right. And if there is an issue, probably he should have been punished. But if the aggrieved parties do not want to take an action,
You're
then what
telling
do
me-
we do
one
as a
second.
government?
Are you
Yes, he
telling
should
me-
tender an apology.
One
This
second,
is
one second.
absolutely
Sir,
an act condemnable.
sir, hear me
but
out.
it is
Are you
in
telling
his
me-
personal
Are you
capacity.
telling me- are you
The
telling
party
me-
cannot be
one
associated with the act like this.
Are you telling
It
me-
cannot be
Condemn
political.
this
Mr.
act.
Agarwal, are you telling me
at
because
least
the
you should be
victim...
responsible enough to condemn and say that whatever has happened is wrong.
I
And
just
are you,
said it.
Mr. Agarwal, are you telling me because the victim here is too scared of a backlash, a political backlash, that
what
one,
we think.
let me finish, sir, that
Sure.
he is not, we can't even find where the victim is right now. Since the morning, yes. And the last we heard is that he's too scared to come on camera and lodge a complaint.
Sure.
Now, and this is where I'll bring you in, Prerna, isn't documentary evidence that there is. Now, are you going to tell us that we've also fabricated this video? Do you agree it's him, or that is also in contention?
No, I can't agree to
okay, that is
him
also
or not. But the video
so
is there. And it's been playing
They're
everywhere in the media.
Should the government take suo moto action like you do in a lot of cases?
Preeti, we all...
the cases have to be of serious in nature.
And this is not serious?
Well,
are you going to sit in a studio and tell me this is not serious?
We have already come out with a statement, official statement. The Home Minister of the state has already stated that we will take an action if need be. But an investigation has to still be carried out.
Road rage is a serious issue. It has taken many people's lives. And
Congress doesn't have a stand there, you know. If I start making it a political issue and drop my
it is so bizarre.
You know, it will become bizarre in total sense.
No, it already is.
You know, I don't want to make a political issue out of it. It's a social one.
One second. Neelam Katara, I'd like to give you the last word. I'd like to give you
a person who is an influential person in Rajasthan, who is a lawmaker.
Everyone's an influential person, ma'am.
No, they're not.
Everyone's an influential person.
Sir,
today everyone's connected. The whole idea is we need to drop that charade and rise up from that influential person.
This young boy, 21-year-old young boy who's a victim, was not influential. Therefore, cannot lodge a complaint.
Probably I can't be
so don't sit here and say everyone is influential.
Blame BJP.
Okay, I'm going to give the...
It becomes more serious when it comes from an influential person.
Sure.
I don't understand the arrogance. All right, Neelam Katara, I don't quite understand the arrogance.
This is an attempt to murder. This is an attempt to cause
an action should be taken. That's where we should stay.
Your minister should not be allowed to sit in the assembly till this is voiced.
That's not right.
Neelam Katara, I'll give you the final word. And do you know, it's a little bizarre because you'll have a spokesperson who says that this is not a big issue.
Why not?
It's not a big issue. How is it not a big issue?
BJP MLA, it should not be pushed under the carpet. Just because it is a BJP MLA son, he should not be put under the carpet.
I agree.
Your sense of entitlement is amazing, Mr. Agarwal.
I totally agree to you, Neelam ma'am.
How are you agreeing? You're calling it a small issue. You're saying...
No, I'm not judging it.
Neelam Katara...
Why do you want to have such people sitting in the assemblies?
I totally agree. They should be accountable for something like this.
What is your government doing? Nothing.
Well, the
precious little. You yourself are sitting here and calling it a small issue. You have just said you should call it a small issue.
He should be charged under the act for trying to cause serious harm.
He's already said that guilty will not go unpunished.
And the guilty is?
Well, we can't be the judge, jury and whatever.
Sure.
The investigation will take course.
No, those are famous last words.
But we've acknowledged the issue and we've come out with a statement.
No.
Why are we still getting silent about it? Why do we want an action today, tomorrow and day after? Why can't
because it needs to be imaged. What is the law? It's not in the complaint which has been registered.
So today, media.
This man should be removed from the assembly.
That media wants it and wants it now.
From the assembly.
One second. Sir, you know, I think you're digging yourself into a hole. A, you call it a small issue. You did or you did not? B, you said we fabricated news. Sir, one second. B, you said we fabricated news.
We don't decide it in
one second, sir, hear me out. Which we haven't. Which I said, if you have the gumption, you're telling me I fabricated the voice of Vasundhara Raje, Sindhya, sue us.
Probably. But because I don't find that
if
her voice.
You can't sit here and say probably.
So, okay, I'm telling you
why not? I am telling you with all the authenticity that yes, it's her voice.
Sure.
Now, and thirdly, you will you calling it a social voice. It's bizarre. It's bizarre.
It's
all
a social
Neelam
voice.
Katara, I'll give you the last word on this. And do you reckon that the Raje government needs to at least take action suo moto? There is visual evidence.
Entitlement.
All right, we seem to be having...
You realize that family could have lost...
All right, sir, all right, ma'am, we're losing your audio there, but I'm afraid we need to close the show. We're going to continue tracking the story very, very closely, and we hope that the BJP counterpart, who's been in the studio with us, thinks it's a small issue. The citizens of this country don't think it's a small issue, and we're going to keep a keen eye on that. Thank you for joining us. Up next is In Depth.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.